Hey everyone, and welcome to Enlightened Mystic Essentials. I'm Leah, and today we are going to look at an energy read or get an energy read for June, right? If you are new to my channel, messages. If you are new to my channel, I do not beat around the bush. I do not dress up lies. I am going to tell you what I feel. I am going to tell you what I hear, right? And I will tell you what I see, right? If you have not subscribed, you are welcome to subscribe, right? So we're gonna jump right into it because we already received our first message, and I am on a new recording device, right? I had a flood in my home, and everything got moved around, right? So I'm on a new recording device, so please bear with me, right? So June, right? What does June have in store? Our first message is about goddess of the moon. This is receiving some type of insight, right? Some type of insight that is coming from the spiritual realm, right? Or some type of insight that is unseen or unknown to us, right? Pertaining to our blooming abundance. So in June, right? A lot of people are getting ready to come into some type of wealth, or they're getting ready to come into new health, I hear. A lot of you are being prepared, like I told you last month, to meet your significant other, to get married, start making plans to get married. A lot of you are getting ready to come into relationship status, I hear, right? So a lot of things are getting ready to change. And I told you all also a couple of months ago, a lot of people were getting out of the mode of praying, right? And when Corona started happening, now we have all these riots happening because I've been having conversation with a lot of people, and I've been telling them about how this Corona situation is like the starter. Corona is going to happen, and something else is going to happen, and something else is going to happen. And these things are starting to occur for everyone to get their focus back on our main source, right? So if you don't know, I read numbers and I read colors, right? So here, the goddess of the moon comes in as a 7, yeah. Goddess of the moon is a 7. And it goes towards us receiving some type of illumination or insight towards our blooming abundance, which is the 3. So all together they represent the one you, the one thought, the one journey, or this represents a man, right? Or someone who is single. Now, it also could represent someone who is pregnant that is getting ready to have a single child, right? A single child. But some type of blooming abundance is coming, right? So in our blooming abundance, right, there is an owl there. I don't know if you guys will be able to see it, but there's an owl in the background right there. See it? Owls represent wisdom and knowledge. And right there is a sunflower. And sunflowers are abundant, right? So when you look at this card, the main colors here are white, gold, and green. The white talks about the purity and the clarity of the gold, which is the illumination or the celebration of the green. What is the green? The green represents abundance, success, health, wealth, right? The movement forward, the green light. Yep. Also, it might be a good time for a lot of you to start working with some type of role opener or success as well, right? So let's get some insight to why, right, the goddess towards the moon is here. Some type of insight is coming towards our abundance. A lot of you are going to be led down a path, right? Or a lot of you are getting ready to have a path change. So if a lot of you have been on this path or coming down the end of this path where you have been say afraid, or a lot of uncertainty of what the world holds. A lot of you are just like in limbo, or a lot of you are in confusion. That's getting ready to change. You were feeling that because you were at the end of a path, but now it's time for a new path. A lot of you may need to look into getting a pathways reading as well. The insight of the goddess of the moon and the blooming abundance is rigid. Yeah, rigid. What is rigid? Rigid comes in as a 3. Threes represent the creation, right? A creation of tearing down the wall of rigidness, the creation of tearing down the wall of darkness, or a creation of tearing down a wall of weakness. A lot of you got hit with this wall, right? Or a block, right? Some type of obstacle. And a lot of you seen it coming, right? And you say, you know what, Leah, I'm not even going to go up there to that wall because I know I can't go over it. And, you know, if you've been, you know, traveling or journeying with me for a while now, you already know what I'm going to tell you. If you can't go over the wall, go through the wall. If you can't go through the wall, go around the wall. There's always options, right, that is available for you to make it through, right? I hear somebody says make it through, right? So let's look into, right, this rigid. What's this wall? Why is this wall here, right? Is it a mental block, right? Is it a physical block, right? We're gonna look and see what's going on. Spirit, why is rigid here, right? For all to see, feel, hear, know, and understand. Rigid towards you. 8 of Cups. Time to walk away and go towards a new quest or a new journey. Not hard to do. I told a lot of you just a little while ago, a new path is here. A new path is here. A quest. A lot of you are getting ready to go on a new journey. Yeah. Let's see what your soul message is for the month of June, Spirit. That came out quick. Friendship. A lot of you are gonna be building new friendships. In the insight that we did for last month, I was telling a lot of you about how a lot of people are getting ready to come together, and the way that you and your mate, or you and your friend, or you and your partner, right, is going to come together is going to be in, for a lot of people, like unusual circumstances, because we are in unusual times, right? So a lot of you are going to start running into these opposite attract people, yeah? And these people are meant to be in your life, right? So it says friendship. I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason. Yeah, main color here is pink and purple. And we have white. The white talks about the purity and the clarity of the purple, which is power or empowerment of the pink. What is the pink? Friendships, partnerships, romance, joy, peace, love, and happiness. Who don't want it? So a lot of you are getting ready to start meeting new people. And these people are they're gonna come in here to be beneficial for you, right? They're gonna be people who can stand the test of time, I hear, right? So you know how a lot of people say, or I hear that Chris Brown song, these hoes ain't loyal. These people are going to be it, because it's not going to be like a flock of people. A lot of you are only going to meet 1, 2, or 3 people who are literally going to come in here and stand the test of time and show you what loyalty means, right? You just make sure if you are on the receiving end of loyalty, you learn how to be loyal and give it back to these people. A lot of you are going to be happy. These friendships are going to make you happy. And I also gave a message about a man is going to come in here and put a smile on your face. Put a smile on your face. So clarifying the illumination of receiving this blooming abundance. We receive merging in reverse, right? Something is not going to come to completion, right? Merging. Something is not going to come to completion. See that oneness? That is the world. Merging is the Four of Swords, right? Four swords towards the world. You cannot have your blooming abundance until the insight or the message is received. Plain and simple. That's like giving you a project to go out here and build a house from the ground up with no blueprints, no instructions, or no tools. Who can do it? We're not in these times, we don't live where you can build a hut out of mud and tree limbs. No, it's not going to work, right? It's not going to work. So in order for you to get your blooming abundance, some type of insight or some type of message has been received, right? Clarifying your messages is popping. Clarifying your merging in reverse in your oneness or the world. You receive the Six of Coin. That represents that equal give and take, or that balance, right? The giving and the receiving, right? Or equality towards the Seven of Coins. Now we have a lot of coins here. Now in the Seven of Coins, it represents the creation of being held back, right? The creation of being held back because someone has overstepped the divines. It could be that a person sees the balance, right? Sees equal give and take. They're gonna see a solution to their problem, I hear. But this doesn't mean because you are 10 steps away from resolving the problem that you just do your own thing and become disobedient to the heavens. Because you know what's going to happen? Soon as you get to that 9th step of the 10th step where you need to be, another wall is going to go up. And that answer that you was looking for will be pushed back, right? Will be pushed back. In the Seven of Coin, right? In the Seven of Coin, at the bottom, let me see where we at. Right there is a blue beetle. The blue beetle represents the divines, the heavens, our all source, right? Our Father. And here someone comes in and is towering over the beetle, right? Basically saying that I can't hold the weight, right? And you're not going to be able to hold the weight if they put up another block before you, right? The Six of Coin, yeah, with the Seven of Coin represents the Three of Coin. What is the Three of Coin? All things working themselves out. An equal opportunity for things to come into balance if you allow them, right? If you allow them. And the only way you're going to be able to come into it, or you're going to be able to receive it, is if, right, you take your time, look for the messages. We are in spring, right? When you start looking for messages, right, this is when you're going to start paying attention to the birds. This is when you're going to start noticing the butterflies. A lot of you also are going to start seeing deers, right? You're going to start seeing deers. When you look for your messages, you have to look for your messages, right? If you're not like dreaming, or you're not an intuitive person and you just can't receive messages, you start looking towards nature. Because one thing about it is man does not control nature. Man can put their hand in doing some things, but nature is unpredictable. So if you ride down the street or the expressway and a bird fly in front of your vehicle, you need to pay attention to what color that bird was and how close it flew to your vehicle, because it represents some type of message. And the message that it represents is according to the color of bird. You see, things like that. If you are walking your dog, just say, and a yellow butterfly flies and says hi and keeps going. Butterflies represent changes and transformation. Yellow could talk about understanding, right? Some type of illumination, some type of insight, right? Because it's yellow. You just have to pay attention to things of that sort, like, you know. So underneath the deck, to see what's going on, we received three of coins. It came back. I told you the 3 of coins, right? The collaboration, or the working out, right, towards mental clarity. Page of Swords, right? Page of Swords, mental clarity. Towards the moon. What is the moon? What is unseen? What is unknown? Yeah. So this would be something you would not know. This could also represent something taking place in the spiritual realm to manifest in the physical. And it is leading to a celebration. Anytime you see 3 cups in the air, it represents a celebration because it is not in reverse. The celebration towards the end, see that? Or the celebration towards a transformation, death. You could also have a Scorpio up in here. Towards someone who has been hoping, wishing, and praying. Yeah, hoping, wishing, and praying, right? For an end, towards an end. Because you have 2 majors back to back, but they are looking at each other. Star towards death. Someone has been praying and hoping and wishing and asking for something of new, right? Something of new. What could they have been asking to end? This weak, rigid, block, obstacle. To end that, right? To end trying to control, or end them trying to lead themselves down a path that wasn't made by them. Like, you don't make your own path, for you to get up and walk down. The heavens, the divines, they make your path, right? So a person has hoped, wished, and prayed for an end to come. When that end comes in, what is received? Illumination. It's a lot of things to gain, right? Illumination, abundance, and a lot of us, they're telling us this is the illumination of the beginning of you getting your abundance. Friendship is to be gained. A new path. And star could also represent the course, a new journey. A change of a pathway. Star. A change of direction. Balance. See that? These are the things that are going to be gained. A good time. Could be a party, right? Yay, Corona is over. Now we get to celebrate. Or I can hear a lot of people, oh, now I can go get my toes did. I can go get my hair done. Yes, yes. But don't forget, even though your little human self is, oh, I can get my hair did, I can get my toes did. The whole time, a lot of people who did not pray, they have now started, right? They wasn't praying like they should, or they was not, I hear someone, like a man says, doing things accordingly, right? Doing things accordingly as they should have before now. Now they have gotten themselves in the mode of doing such, right? So, a lot of you are getting ready to meet people, getting ready. This could also talk about make new bondships, meet new people. Now they're starting to open up the restaurants, and you want to just go out and have you a soda at a bar or at a restaurant, just say, and then you are having you a soda, and then 2 seats down somebody else is having a soda, and that's how a conversation starts. And when this conversation starts, per se, this is when you're going to start meeting new people, and this is when you're going to start making new friendships. And it could also be friendship, partnership, and partnerships could also be lover relationships. Don't forget, you're going to meet during, unusual circumstances and unusual times, right? You're going to meet unusual times, unusual circumstances. So it's going to be a lot going on, and you're going to meet a lot of new people. Right? Everybody's going to be talking about, oh my God, I'm so glad Corona is over. It was the worst. Couldn't work. I don't have no money. I'm broke. anything. You know what I mean? So let's go. Another energy for June. But a lot of good connections are going to be made. And I actually made a connection last month in May. I don't know if you guys seen or read, but I ended up meeting one of my subscribers, Mr. Robert Adams. He always comes on and he always like leaves a comment. This is like before he even met me, like in person. And I had told him, I was like, well, you should just hit me up, because he was like, are you Leah? And I'm like, yeah. He was like, oh my God, I watch you on YouTube. I was like, yeah, this is me. He was like, I didn't even know you lived here. I was like, yeah. I'm born and raised right here. So me and him had been talking, and I had told him, it's like I knew we were meant to cross paths when we did, right? Was this early May or was this in April? I think this was May. And I knew it was a purpose. Did not know like 2 or 3 weeks later that I was going to need him. And I am in the time of like he's helping me, because he was, what I needed done. He's a contractor. So therefore, when my ceiling broke, what was it? May 22nd, I text him. And next thing I know, he was like, Lil, you know what I'm saying? If you need me to come out, I can come out right now. Da, 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 da. No problem. When I say he came out, we looked over a lot of stuff. He told me a lot of things. He taught me a lot of things. He even came out when the adjuster came out and helped me with the adjuster, just adjusting different little things and pointing out little things to make sure that the adjuster added it in to him literally being my contractor on helping me get my home back together, right? So, and I just told him, I was like, I really didn't need no more. I just buried my mom 2 months ago, and now the ceiling broke. Like, my plate is full, my plate is heavy. And he was like, it just so happened I'm like free and I can help you, and this is what I do. Because even when I met him in the store, he was like, this is what I do for a living. And I was just getting a shower head to change the shower out. I'm like, I'm gonna change the shower head. And never had a clue, never had an idea. You know what I mean? So when I say I'm constantly saying I'm thankful and I'm grateful, you just never know who you're gonna meet. And me and him met in Home Depot, an unusual place, not knowing that my ceiling would break 2 or 3 weeks of us meeting face to face. Because if I would have never met him face to face, or he would have never said nothing, I would have been out here working with somebody. I probably wouldn't have known who they were. I probably wouldn't have knew all their credentials to getting it done, getting the job done. Listen, when I say he has been a big help, so like if you are anywhere in the Jacksonville, Florida area or surrounding, and you need somebody to help on your home, when I say he does a great job. Oh my gosh, like I've been so thankful, and everything has been falling into place. My family, like me, I'm not the one to call and complain, or I'm not the one to call and cry, because my mom always taught me, you either gonna cry about it or you're gonna do something about it. What you gonna do? You know what I'm saying? It was always about what you're gonna do. Are you gonna stand up when you need to stand up, or are you gonna sit down and fail when it's time for you to be standing up? So I never call my family and say, hey, this happened, that happened, da 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 da. No. But the Father has been, when I say sending any and everybody who could contribute to me getting back to where I need to be, if not better, left and right. So I when I say unusual, I've been saying unusual circumstances in unusual times and places, because it's showing, right? It's coming into fruition like yesterday, right? So get ready, man. Get ready. Get ready. I never thought that I would have to worry about my ceiling being fixed or or my furniture being messed up, or me having to tear up the floor in my living room and my den. So my main two rooms, my living room and my den, done. Literally, I'm starting from scratch. I'm having to go and pick paint and oh god, borders and learning about oh my god. When I say he has been a help, a huge help. Like, and he's like, you don't have to worry about that. And I'm like, okay, well, I was just trying to help. I got that. I'm like, okay, well, thank you. Spirit, more energies for June that all will face. June 2020. So then we go from a light note to a heavy note. Changing the factors of being all tied up. And it's funny, but it's not funny. Because before I came on, I received the message about a lot of people being bound. I really don't feel like this is the time to do it. But don't forget, I gave the message about a lot of people like burning candles on people. That came out quick. Artificial heart. I'm looking up why a person is tying up another person. A lot of you are dealing with people who are not your friend. I'm telling you now. So you got all tied up, right? All tied up, coming in as a 5. What needs to change? What can change, right? What are you willing to change, right? What are you willing to change? Being all tied up, and here you are being all tied up, all bound up, and coming in wounded. That needs to change because you are involved, or you are dealing with someone with an artificial heart or a fake heart, or a person who tells you they love you or they have love for you and they don't. They just go with the emotions and they just tell you what you want to hear so they can use you or get over. This is not what we not know. We're not on these times. But it is okay because the transformation is coming. All tied up is a 5 and artificial heart is a 3. Together they represent the 8. What is the 8? Spirit showing up, right? Needing to show out for all of those who are tied up. So if this is, if you are a person who is starting to feel like extra pressure, now outside of what's going on in the world, right? You are feeling like someone is using you. A lot of you are like mentally confused. If you are having like cramps in your arms, your hand, right, or your feet, crooks in your neck, those are like indicators that someone has you bound. Be careful. A person is here telling you sweet lies, right? Or sweet nothings to keep you stuck. If a person isn't arguing with you, right? Arguing. They're lying to you, right? Because look, okay, in artificial heart, feminine energy, right? Robot, wounded. But look at the neck. It's a black collar. Black talks about darkness or banishment. A person could be telling you at this time, oh, I don't need you. I don't want you. Banishment, trying to get you away from them. Or a person could be yelling at you, fussing, fighting, arguing, cussing at you. And it's just keeping you in a mode of being blocked. In a mode of being blocked. Watch out, because for a lot of you, you're not going through it. But for the new moon that comes in tonight is the full moon of Sag. Our new moon comes in Cancer, correct? What is it, like the 21st of this month? A lot of people gonna be going through it, I'm telling you. Because see, you already have pressure on you, right? A lot of people are not working. They're getting back to work. They got to catch up with the bills. The kids drive them crazy. There's no daycares open. The schools are closed. No summer camps are going to be open. A lot of pressure. And what does pressure do? It busts pipes, right? And before now, I also got the message about a lot of people going through and like kind of snapping and arguing with their significant other, their boyfriend, their girlfriends, their wives, their husbands, and it's like still here. And it's here because a lot of people are under pressure, but they're telling us a transformation of change is coming. Spirit is here. A lot of you might need to start calling for a spirit, right? When you know an argument is coming, when you know pressure is added, when you know it's starting to heat up. Because see, tonight is the moon of Sagittarius. Sagittarius is a fire sign. And it's the full moon. You have to be careful in this time because I think Sag started the 4th and it ends like or goes out tomorrow and the 6th. Fire sign either heats up or burns down, tear down a situation. A lot of people may also be getting pregnant because fire sign also is very passionate. Well, we can't go to work, we can't go to the store, we don't have any money, so let's just lay around and play all day. A lot of people are going to get pregnant. You still have to be careful, right? So, and then they tell you too much of anything is toxic. This is what you want to start staying away from. These people with the artificial heart, those are the ones that you want to start watching. So we're going to be on a roller coaster ride for June because we come in full moon Sagittarius, heated up, right? Heated up, only to face our new moon in water. Fire and water make steam, all in between. You have to be careful, And then I was going to say, if you've been watching the news, all these people rioting. A lot of people anger and aggression. These police officers angry and upset. We are in Sagittarius moon. All these hidden feelings, all this talking behind each other's back, all this naysay, he say, she say is coming out. This is our peak, right? And you're not going to see that tone down until basically the middle of the month. You're not going to see it. So if your city is rioting and the police is killing people, oh my God, stay safe, stay clear, right? Stay clear. Let's go. I was going to say, what is the insight? See, deceit. A lot of you have a person of deception around you, a feminine energy, all this feminine energy, all this weak energy around you. Feminine energy represents weakness. Masculine energy represents strength. So you got 3 cards and 3 feminine energies. Who is this person? Who is this person that is around you telling you these lies that keep you stuck or keep you right where they want you because they want to use you, they want to get over on you? Y'all got to tighten up. Y'all already know. Y'all finna start hearing my mouth because I don't like this. Spirit, why is deceit here, right? No, we're not going for this. And then you could have a person over here, well, if you don't do what I tell you to do, that's going to make me upset. Listen, no. And I'm not saying it can't be a man because of these feminine energies can be males as well. Let's see what we got. 2, 8, 1. 1. 3 cards that represent 1. What is the 1? The one you, the one thought, the one journey, a man or someone who is single. When I say a lot can be pregnant, a lot of you are gonna get pregnant, and it's gonna be the birthing of one child, right? One child, because single, ones represent single, right? Single. Clarifying all 3, you received fertility, the creation of fertility. Wow. Pregnancy. Or the Empress. We also have authority or the Emperor. A couple, a feminine and a masculine couple, right? And then love begins. Are you serious? Hopefully love, if it's not like love begins, and that's a 1, If it's not, because this is a transformation or a rebirth, because all three of those cards represent the 8. Altogether, it represents the 9. What is the 9? The divines calling for your attention to a person, which is feminine energy, weakness, right? Weakness. And a situation, a feminine, a masculine, and love begins. And because this card is green on the end, this card is green right here. It talks about heart matters, right? Heart situation. Feminine, masculine. Anybody can play a role, right? A man could be a feminine energy or a masculine. A woman can be a feminine energy or a masculine. But the heart situation is here. Hopefully, when it says love begins, they're talking about the mending of these wounds of these people out here in this world. Hopefully there can be some type of resolve. So if you are a person who goes out here and protests, please don't fight. Please. Because it is a time, right? It is a time that the creation of authority, right? Creation of authority. Or the creation of towards authority. The creation of you accepting, rejecting, right? Or keeping it blocked or keeping it stuck. And they are talking to who? You. Because the 3, which way? The 3 with the 4 represents the 7. And the 7 is you, representing self-reflection of you. Plus the 1 of love is an 8. That transformation. You're going to see some resolve to a lot of this stuff going on in the world. And a lot of relationships. Even if it's just you finding out who that weak person is, who's giving you that fake love, or who's telling you these lies to keep you bound. We're not going for this. We can't. We can't. Let's see what your spiritual message is. A new beginning is coming. The Fool. The initiation is the Fool in this deck. Because don't forget, this is my shapeshifter deck. And it does shapeshift. The images move to tell a story. Or the images move to tell a situation. Spirit. Yeah, because we need it. What cannot be seen or heard that is here for the physical? Let's go. Thank you. The keepers of the scales represent balance and fairness. Balance and fairness. A time of balance is coming. And it is coming in with all this feminine energy. It's time to begin again. It's time to begin again. Let's look at our new beginning. Fool, right? Don't let anyone stop you, yeah, from reaching your new beginning. If someone want to go out there and act the fool and do something stupid or foolish, let them go by themselves. June is this month, right? We make it through the fire, right? Only to cool off and cool down. Why is the Fool here? The Ace of Staff. A new opportunity of a journey. Let's go. Whether the journey be a physical journey, emotional journey, spiritual journey, or mental journey, the Ace of Staff is here for whoever wants it. A new beginning towards a new journey. I said begin again. Spirit clarify the Ace of Staff. Walking away, an opportunity to walk away. 5 of Swords. Let's go. Because the way is being cleared for you. Here, a person walks on gray ground, right? Gray ground, that represents confusion. A lot of people are leaving the indecision, right? The indecision, those 2 swords, down on the ground, and they're going to walk away hurt. But at the end of the day, it don't matter because the way is being cleared, right? I'd rather walk down a path that is clear and free from all obstacles. Long as it's put before me and I don't have any obstacles, I'm going to go. And somebody going to be so solid No worries, baby. I'm going to be grounded. King of coin. Yeah, see? I'm going to be grounded. I'm going to be solid. And I'm not going to worry about no being down upon my knees, being down and out. I don't have time for that, Leah. Leah, I always tell them, I don't have time for that. So I'm going to tell them too, I don't have time for that. You see how the king of coin is going away from the nine of swords? I don't have time to be down and out of stuck and worrying about somebody else's demons, because I have value in my hand, that coin, and I face the grapes, which represent abundance. Who's worried? Who's worried? Spirit, clarify the king of coin and the nine of swords. I'm stuck. You know why they're not worried? And you shouldn't be worried either? Because of victory. Six of staff is here. A victory is here. Six of staff. What is the six of staff? Someone who is on a new journey. That ace of staff. Remember that ace of staff we got earlier? Same staff in the hand upon the rock. Same staff, right? Someone who is on a new journey over the conflict. Five of staff. Underneath the deck, right? Someone is mentally wounded, right? Not mentally. Someone is wounded by motion. Someone is wounded by action. And they could be wounded by action or emotion, no movement, because someone is upset, Queen of Staff. Someone is upset about a conflict. See that? About a conflict. Five of Staff. But why is a person upset about a conflict? Like, what conflict is they talking about? Oh, they're talking about the conflict of that victory that someone has to gain. See that? The Queen of Staff, Ace of Staff with the Five of Staff makes the Six of Staff. The same Six of Staff that was just given. Someone is upset about that. Wow. And then they say what? Victory about what? A new beginning. Fool. Over the loss. See that? Five of coin. Over the loss. Could be the loss of someone who is no longer down and out upon their knees. See that? I kept telling you guys earlier. Someone who is down and out. Down upon their knees. Someone who is no longer being held back. That is the Four of Coins in the water. Someone who is no longer mentally confused. That is the gray sky about value that dwells in their mental. That is the coin that looks like the moon in that gray sky. Pertaining to a Two of Cups, relationship, partnership, anywhere you have a bondship, friendship, situationship, where a person is masculine and another person is feminine, or the two becomes one, popping, right? A new insight is going to be given. That is the Hangman. And this is the divine insight, right? So take heed to the message about some type of communication that is coming in. I told you earlier that nature is what is going to be key at this time. Start paying attention to these animals, right? Start paying attention to these clouds. You know, back when you was growing up and you was a kid, a lot of, you used to lay in the grass and look at the clouds and say, ooh, that look like an elephant. Oh, that look like a butterfly. That look like somebody's pregnant. Nature, natural nature, something that man cannot control. But this message that comes in is going to have somebody contemplating about a change. Four of Cups, yeah, and the Tower. Now, when this person contemplates, what do I always tell you? You study long, you study wrong. And when this time comes of a person contemplating, it's going to have them wanting to turn their back on changes. You don't want to stay stuck. Because see, long as you down on that ground, what are you doing? You kneeling upon your knees. So therefore, there are no movement. And then they tell us that some type of Three of Cups upon the ground represents attachment. Someone or something is blocking you from allowing changes in. See that? And then the Lovers is here. This is a new relationship. The Lovers isn't just a lover's relationship. It is the friendship, partnership, bondship, situationships, to any situation that you could be tethered into. But the difference with these lovers is this is the balancing out of all relationships that you are tethered into or partaking in. And then they tell us that is the end of that. That is the end of successful completion. You have gained access or passage to strength, right? Gaining your strength, earning your strength, right? Towards the Ten of Cups. What is the Ten of Cups? Happiness. Who don't want it? Who don't want it? Do what you got to do. Plain and simple. June is here. And June is bringing in a lot of blessings, right? A lot of blessings. If you have not checked out the messages for May that I gave, go check them out. Because I still, like right now, I see the message that I had gave about how we couldn't go into buildings and everybody's in the drive-thrus, and how prayers is going up, and you know, and it's like everybody waiting their turn for their blessing. For a lot of you who have been praying but you have not seen changes, guess what June is for you? This is your month of change. June is also the month of balance, in case you did not know. May is the month of change. So all the changes that we go through started in May. Yeah, that's why I was like, okay, the ceiling broke in May, only to be finished in June. That led me to finish the living room and the den by July. Yeah, because it was time. See that? It was time. Let me get one more for you guys, and then I'm going to let you guys go. A lot have been emailing me and asking me, have I been doing readings? I never stopped doing readings through Corona. Corona can't stop me. That's always been my mindset. Yep. But it's probably going to be a lot of changes taking place, because now I am advertising through my city. But nothing is going to change. I'm still going to do reads. I still have my online store at enlightenedmystic.org that I am actually currently working on to making it a physical address. Like, I'm not even playing, right? I still have sage sticks, candles, what else? Washes, herbs, different kind of like baths, herbal baths and stuff, oils. It's a lot of stuff. And I am getting ready to actually add some new things. I added keychains, like different little keychains. If I had my keys, I'll show you my keychain. It's the helping hand keychain. It has the helping hand, it has a Buddha, and it has an evil eye on the keychain. Like, and I think the keychains are $5. Like, you can't beat it. Anyway, what is your soul's message for the month of June? Change. I told you guys. I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. So anybody who's trying to keep you stuck, anything that's keeping you held down, no, it can't stand, right? No, it can't stand. We won't. The main colors here are white, orange, and blue. White talks about the purity and the clarity of the orange, which represents the open way, open road to the blue. Being cool, calm, and collective. Being relaxed or within a tranquil state. Who don't want it? I'm telling you. Listen, I love you guys. If you are new, you can subscribe, right? Anybody who has any questions or want to email me, you can reach out to me at Enlightened Mystic Essentials, just like my YouTube name, at Gmail. My website is enlightenedmystic.org. I'm Leah, yeah. And outside of that, good luck, right? Good luck in getting the ball rolling. Congratulations on your new beginning, because it's here, right? If you want a new beginning in love, if you want a new beginning in success, if you need to get a new job, or you waiting on your job to open up, everything is anew right now. Don't get into your head, yeah, and think negative thoughts and block out all the newness or the new beginnings or the rewards or the gains that's being handed out. Plain and simple. So until I see you guys, and I'm still trying to get everything in order. because of the ceiling situation and the floors and the walls. I got a lot going on, but I'm still going to be jumping on every now and then. I'm still handling orders. I never stopped. I really want to look at our fear, block, holes, and regrets for the month, right? I want to show you guys what can literally stop you from having a new beginning, right? A lot of people, I think I picked up on this too, are getting ready to get into new cars, new homes, new babies are coming. A lot of people are getting ready to start new projects, right? We are in unusual times, and you just think about unusual being a change. That's it. That's all it is, a change. But never forget that a change within a change always creates a balance, right? So it's either you want to be inside for your balance, or you want to be outside still going through changes, right? Your choice. Make up your mind, right? No need to worry, right? Because all of those who are up under his shadow, we're going to be all right. Yes, he told us that. So listen, anybody who needs to talk to me, you can email me, you can call me. My business number is in the about section. Yeah. And I'm gonna post our fear, block, holes, and regrets at Dark Mystics. I want to try to do it sometime this weekend, right? I'll be back home, I think Monday coming. But no worries, right? Get these people who don't mean you no good from around you. Like, yeah, we can start back getting ready to move. So a lot of you who was hanging around the fake people and the people who was no good and knew they were no good for you, you can go ahead and dismiss them and find you some new friend, because new friendships is coming, correct? So, y'all keep your head up, stay positive, stay looking towards the sky, keep those prayers up, and a change is going to come.